second of a quick two-game set between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Boston Red Sox. Who'll get the better of this compelling matchup? We'll find out next on MLB Network. Ulysses Chacin, the right-hander from Venezuela, gets the starting nod in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
One of the things that jumps out, if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. Well, they've been on a pretty good roll of late. Winners of 7 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, they've been playing some quality baseball. The first 4 games of this homestand, they've taken 3 out of the first 4, looking to capitalize and continue to play good ball today.
This is time to get greedy. When you win 3 of the first 4, boy, if you can win 4 out of the first 5, that sets up a really nice stretch of baseball. They'd love to win this one here today and keep that roll going.
With that, here's the starting lineup for the visiting Philadelphia Phillies. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, I appreciate the way Bryce Harper plays the game. He's on a nice stretch. That's 3 home runs in his last 10 games. He's swinging the bat really well right now. And by watching his mannerisms in the box, he just looks comfortable in the plate. He's in some kind of a groove.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a liner. And a leaping effort there, but this is down into right center, a base hit.
Batting third, the right fielder, number 3, Bryce.
Here's Bryce Harper now. His lifetime numbers against Chacin. He's 0 for 8. First offering on its way. A shot down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Hernandez stands at first with 1 out. Hit back up the middle. Pedroia fields it cleanly. There's 1 on to Moreland, but it's too late, so they'll get just the 1. So that one wasn't quite hit sharply enough to turn 2.
Well, when you get a ground ball in a double play situation, you always want to turn it. But that was a tough hit to do it on. You don't want to rush and make a mistake and get no out. So that was a good job to at least get the runner going into second.
Chacin comes set. First pitch on the way. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Owings has it in his tracks, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Phillies strand 1, and now the Red Sox get their turn. No score. So striding in, Andrew Benintendi. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Red Sox.
These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, they come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, guys, dropping yesterday was a heartbreaker without question. But you know what? You find a way. You show up to the yard today, you get out of the cab, and you watch countless hours of video, and you try and formulate a game plan to get this back to 500. 1-1 to start the road trip, and you're moving in the right direction.
With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, you have to be really impressed with what J.D. Martinez does for this offense. He was driving in runs like crazy last month. And when you watch how he swings and how he goes about it, you're not at all surprised. I'm looking for him to generate a lot of offense in this one.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Lifetime numbers versus David Robertson. He has 7 hits in 24 at-bats. He's taken him deep once. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Mike Fillmore.
Hey, you know, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, he'll give a little bit off the edges, but he gets the respect not only from the pitchers, but from the players because his zone is consistent.
Yeah, as long as he's consistent, Dan, I'm okay with Mike Fillmore's zone. If a pitcher's pounding that zone, he wants to give a little bit off the outer edge, I'm okay with that.
And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Batting third, the designated hitter, J.D. Martinez.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, J.D. Martinez. He enters this one second in the American League in round trippers.
Yeah, and he's the guy who drives the bus on this team, leading the team in that home run department, and he's really been the guy they look to drive it out of the yard.
Yeah, normally there are 2 or 3 guys in every lineup that you want to proceed with caution. This big home run hitter, he's the guy in this lineup you need to be very, very careful with.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. The slider freezes him at the plate. A called third strike, and the inning comes to a close. Down in order go the Red Sox. Still no score.
Leading off for Philadelphia.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Corey Dickerson, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. Set to deliver the 0-1. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Line shot to first, and there's one away.
All right, let's take a quick look at how the Red Sox set up on D today. And guys, taking a look at this defense is going to have to be stout today. Starting pitcher with an ERA north of 5 usually spells some barrels being found by the opposition. So these guys better be on their toes in this one.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Well, and he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
And he fouls this one off. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. Fouled away. No score here as we play inning number 2. That was swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Stepping in now, Maikel Franco. As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Chacin looks in. Here's the 0-1. And it's fouled away. Now here it comes. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. We'll go to the bottom of the. So here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Xander Bogaerts. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he's way off balance with the swing there. Ready with the 0-1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. And the knuckle curve that time got him swinging, and that's the first out. Now with the plate, Rumfield Evers, as we run you the numbers to see the splits between July and August. 0-1 the count. Bottom of the second here with no score. And this is popped high in the air back behind short. Segura takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
Batting 6, the right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Here's Mookie Betts. He went deep in the contest last night. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Hey, guys, that's just a nasty pitch right there. I can't tell you how many nightmares I've had about nasty sliders, and that's exactly what that was right there.
The 1-2 is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Sox go down 1-2-3. We'll move to the third with no score.
For the Phillies, the designated hitter.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one. Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one. Hard on the ground toward short. Bogarts has it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. And with one away, we check out where these guys sit in the current division standings, and it's not all that pretty as they face a sizable deficit at this point in the season. Striding in for his first at-bat, number 73, arguably one of the hotter hitters in the league right now. Line drive to center field. Oh, and this deflects right off him.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out all ambush tactics. First pitch fastball middle in, and he's able to drive that for a nice single.
Gene Segura standing in as he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. Waiting on it is Benintendi. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Cesar Hernandez. A base hit in his first trip. First delivery to him on the way. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Owings is in pursuit. He can't get there as it falls in.
Man, he's seeing it like a beach ball right now. Even his soft contact is finding holes, Dan.
He's making it nearly impossible for a pitcher right now. Up, down, in and out, hard, soft. Anything you throw forward to home plate, this guy seems to somehow be able to find a hole.
And now Bryce Harper, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Jeez, finally. That's the first ball they've taken all night. Do it again, I dare you.
The set and the 1-1. Heading out towards shallow right. On the move is Betts. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Phillies leave a couple. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Now in the box, Christian Vasquez. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. And that's by him. It's 0-1. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Batting 8, the first baseman, Mitch Moreland.
Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. Took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night. Here's the first pitch to him. Fouled off. 0-1. Here it comes. A bouncer to the left side. Franco has it. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are two away now. So bases are empty here with two gone. And next to bat, it'll be Chris Owings. He's set, and the pitch. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. So far on the year, Owings is slugging a little under the 400 mark, so the chances of his connecting with... Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. Dickerson going back. Gone! Over the monster for a home run. A solo shot here to left. 8th home run on the season for him. As the Red Sox get the game's first run, it's 1-0.
That one definitely seems worth taking a look at with Show Track. It wasn't a particularly deep home run, but as you can see, he connected pretty well. 110 miles an hour off the bat, and it got out of here in a hurry.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Behind 0-2 now. And he fouls this one off. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. The Red Sox. Here's Jay Bruce now. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
The left fielder, number 31, Corey Dickerson.
Digging in now for Philadelphia, Corey Dickerson hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, pretty unlucky right there, Matty. Squared up a fastball nicely, and that's all you can do. You just want to be on time for the heater, and he's prepared for this next AB.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. A little roller toward the hole. And they'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
The first baseman.
So with 2 gone here in the 4th, let's check out our pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And both of these guys will get it up to over 90, as you can see. 94 for one, 91 for the other. Digging in now, Rhys Hoskins. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Chacin gets the sign. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard on the ground to third. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Phillies down on just 4 pitches. It remains 1-0. First pitch on its way. Breaking ball that drops in for a strike.
Justin.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd, with a strikeout, and there's 1 away.
Up next for the Red Sox.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Fouled away. 1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Throw gets him, 2 down.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Xander Bogaerts. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. In there at the knees, 0-2 now.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking the zone, showing a lot of confidence in his stuff. He's got 2 quick outs, and now he's...
And the catcher grabs it to retire the side. The inning is over. Down in order go the Red Sox, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Gabe Kapler during the commercial break about the Phillies offense. And he told me that they have to find a way to be more patient at the plate. Over 90% of their at-bats have started with a swing on the first pitch. And given their lack of run production, that approach clearly isn't working. He said adjustment number 1 has to be to allow the at-bats to develop and look for good pitches to hit in deeper counts, where they will hopefully have more of an advantage over the pitcher.
The designated hitter.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
McCutcheon.
Into the box now, Andrew McCutcheon. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First offering on its way. Chopper foul. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Popped him up. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the 2nd out.
Now batting, number 73.
At the plate, number 73. He singled his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
2 quick outs in this inning so far, and his pitch count is really down. I think one of the keys is he's been attacking the strike zone early on, making these guys swing the bat so far in this one.
Back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, his 2nd of the ball game.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
In now, Gene Segura, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Popped up. Vasquez over to his left, and that's the 3rd out. 1 left for Philadelphia. They trail this one 1-0. Now to the plate, Rafael Devers. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Rafael.
Here comes the first pitch. Popped him up. Franco has room in foul territory. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. A little bit over halfway home tonight, bottom of the 5th, as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just 1 hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. And a ball 1-0. Betts, who's often just referred to as plain old Mookie. He was a 5th-round pick back in 2011.
I know a lot of people weren't sure what this guy was going to become, but he has blossomed into one of the superstars in the game. What an absolute steal coming out of the middle rounds.
Now batting, the pitcher, Christian Vasquez.
In now, Christian Vasquez. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. A 1-1 count now to Vasquez. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They lead it 1-0. Ready once again, Cesar Hernandez. He'll start things out now in the top half of the sixth. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line toward right center. But this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Standing in now, Bryce Harper. And it's fouled away. No hits to this point. Oh, and 1 the count to Bryce Harper. This is pulled into right. And quickly 2 are gone now here in the visitors' half of the sixth.
Boy, talk about hitting into some rough luck. That was an absolute bullet to the outfield that gets caught, and he would have represented a tying run.
Into the box, Jay Bruce. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Chacin's ready. 1-0 on its way. Fouled off. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And Moreland will put this one away, and that ends the inning. Phillies down in order. They're down 1-0. Striding into the box, Mitch Moreland comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
The first baseman, Mitch Moreland.
First pitch on its way. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
Ready on 0-2. And this is swung on and missed, and Moreland is set down on strikes for the first out. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bruce has a read on it. 2 gone.
Now batting, the left fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Andrew Benintendi. He lined out his first time around and then went down on strikes last time up. No balls and a strike to count. 0-2 the count to Benintendi. This is in the air to left field. Dickerson's after it. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. So they go down without a. So digging in now, Corey Dickerson. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Ned. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Loud contact for Dickerson, and a ball headed to deep right field. Betts is going to have room as he makes the catch just shy of the bullpens out there. That was a tough play, so let's take another look at it with Showtrack. Seemed to get a solid read off the bat, took a good angle at it, and he covered over 100 feet to make the grab. And I'm sure he'll be getting some high fives for that one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. 1 out, nobody on. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
And a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Andrew.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring up the former National League MVP, Andrew McCutchen. From the belt, the pitch. Hot shot to third. Nevers has it, and he'll go the short way to retire the side. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. They'll get up and stretch here at Fenway. The Red Sox are out in front, 1-0. Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. And I think the question becomes, how much longer are they going to stick with this starter? Fatigue could very well become a factor at some point.
Yeah, that's always a tough question to answer for a manager, especially when your guy's still pitching well. You've got to kind of look for some signs. Is he starting to get hit more? Is he losing his command? Even if he's still throwing strikes, stuff like that.
Yeah, good points to keep an eye on if he continues on much longer. Right there for strike 1.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the break, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
And quickly, there are 2 away.
Now batting, the shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. His lifetime line against Velasquez. He's 2 for 4. And he lays off there, 1-0. Count now, a ball and a strike. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball, 1-2 now. Velasquez has become one of the more dominant bullpen arms in the sport today. Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Down in order go the Red Sox, but they lead it 1-0. Digging in and looking for more, number 73. 2 base hits, both singles to this point.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
And he just picked him apart in that at-bat as he's gone on 3 pitches, 1 away. Very tight ball game so far. 1-0 the score as we take a look at our starter comparison. And both guys have given excellent performances to this point. Stepping up now, Gene Segura. He's gone hitless in this one, Dan, and he's not alone.
No, he's not, Matt. This lineup has had no answer for their opponent on the mound so far.
And a feeble swing that time. It's 0-1. Hot shot on the ground is short. Gloved by Bogarts. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Now batting.
Pitching certainly has been on display in this one, and there's the evidence of it right there. 1-0 our score, as there are an awful lot of zeros on that line score to this point. Stepping in, Cesar Hernandez. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. Chacin gets the sign. Here's the first pitch. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Two out, nobody on.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
Well, you never want the tying run on base, especially that way. Looked like he lost his release point, and the ball ran inside until it caught him. Now we'll see if he can work around it.
Stepping in now, Bryce Harper, as he'll fall behind here as he goes after a fastball that might have been out of the zone. It's strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Oh, and 1 the count to Bryce Harper. And he chased it in the dirt. Up with it, Vasquez. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Phillies strand 1. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Rafael Devers the next to bat.
Leading off for the Red Sox, the third baseman, Rafael.
First pitch of the at-bat. And a called strike down in the zone. 0-1. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
You know, it's great to be patient, make a pitcher work and all that stuff to try to get walks, but you have to be ready to hit. And that was a really hittable pitch, and now you've got to deal with an 0-2 count. Well, there's a case, not that bad of a pitch, 0-2, D-Roll, but something he'd like to get down and bury in the strike zone, no doubt about it.
Yeah, ground ball with eyes right there. Nice job by the offensive player, just to battle. 0-2 is a tough spot to be in. He battled.
Into the box now, Mookie Betts. No balls and 1 strike. Devers on at first, nobody out. Behind 0-2 now. And there's the good curveball as he set down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
You hear that phrase, climb the ladder, all the time, and that's pretty much what he did right there. When you change the hitter's eye level with each pitch in that at-bat, it becomes very hard for him to adjust and put the bat on the ball. He made that strikeout look real easy.
In now, Christian Vasquez, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And he fouls this one off. Hit in the air out to center field. Bruce has a read on it. 2 gone.
Now batting, first baseman, Mitch Moreland.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring up a former Gold Glover, the first baseman, Mitch Moreland. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that's through for a hit.
Now batting, the center fielder, Greg.
Here's Chris Owings now. His lifetime line against Velasquez. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. Line towards center field. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Boston strands a couple, but they're up 1-0. So here's the cleanup hitter, Jay Bruce. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Jay Bruce.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
You never want to take the aggression away from a ball player, but in this situation, I'd like to see the leadoff guy try and work the count a little bit more, especially when his pitcher's missing like he is.
Into the corner and slicing foul.
Can't imagine he comes back with a 3rd breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The 0-2 once more. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Owings going back, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And he'll get in at second base as the tying runs aboard with a leadoff double.
Wow, when I heard that and saw it leave his bat, I thought we were going to be all tied up, but it just didn't have enough to get out of here, so he's going to have to settle for a double. Tying run on second, and now things are officially getting interesting.
Now the Red Sox skipper's up out of the dugout and on his way toward the mound. And that's going to be all now for Ulysses Chassin. So as he departs, he can't lose this ball game, but he is responsible for the runner at second, meaning it'd be a no decision if that run comes across to score. Logan Morrison will come off the bench now as he'll pinch hit with the runner at second and nobody out. On this one, it's high and deep to center, and this will be just what the manager ordered as he's off the bench with extra bases. Bruce ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. He'll score and the Phillies tie it. We're all square at 1 apiece.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen. I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sink and cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that knock in that big spot.
Here's the first pitch. And a half-hearted swing there as he tried to go the other way, and it's strike 1. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with nobody out. Drives it out to deep right center field. On the move is Betts. But it's over his head, and it hops the wall for a ground rule double.
The third baseman, number 7.
Runner at second now. Nobody out. And that means Maikel Franco, the third baseman, will bat next.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one makes you feel really good about yourself.
Hit hard on the ground to short. Throw on to first in time, one away.
Now batting, designated hitter, Andrew McCutchen.
Stepping into the box, Andrew McCutchen. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here comes the first pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Waiting on it is Benintendi. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, number 73.
At the plate, number 73. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Hoskins at second with 2 down. So it remains a 1-run lead as they head in for their final set of swings. So disaster strikes here in the 9th as a late rally has certainly dampened the mood of these fans. To the bottom of the 9th we go. Top of the order due up. Phillies lead this one 2-1. Logan Morrison will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field.
Now playing left field, number 8.
At the plate, Andrew Benintendi. He struggled at the top of the lineup in this one, hitless to this point.
Leading
fastball here too low, and it's 1-0.
The left fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Swing and a liner. And it's a base hit. And just like that, the potential tying run is aboard here to start the home half of the 9th. And the Red Sox have something going. It's a leadoff double.
That's the perfect answer after you've given up the lead in the previous inning. Put the tying run on second and get the momentum going back in your favor. Now we'll see if they can cash in.
Here's the first pitch to him. 0-1 the count.
His approach to the plate right here has to be to the right side. If he gets it through the infield, that tying run might come around, but at the very least, that would get the runner to third with less than 2 outs.
Rolled slowly down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
A lot of righty pitchers will throw that two-seamer to right-handed hitters to try to jam the guy or even make some firewood. He got it in there, but that was a good take to lay off and take the ball.
Up next for the Red Sox,
here's J.D. Martinez. His lifetime line against Velasquez. He's 1 for 4. 1-0 the count. 1 out, 1 on in a 1-run game. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. The 2-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
I got to count 2-2.
Hit hard on the ground to second. Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first. And now this ball's going to wind up out of play. And that'll compound matters even further.
And don't forget, on a ball thrown out of play, the rule says that the runner gets the base he was running to, plus 1 more.
And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
All right, as a hitter right here, you got to know if he's throwing you tough pitches, he does not want to miss over the heart of the plate. That's when you step out, regroup, maybe sit over the heart of the plate, knowing that he's trying to execute so well, he might miss right down the middle.
There's a fastball called for a strike on the inside corner.
Even though he let that one go, you know that's the kind of pitch he likes to take a big hack at. Not too many power hitters that don't like a stomach-high fastball.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. So this game will not end here in the bottom of the ninth as they push across the equalizer, and we're right back where we started from. 10th inning coming up, and we are tied 2-2. Dan Otero takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings.
Number 61.
Ready for another chance? Gene Segura. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Leading off for
From the stretch, here's the pitch. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate.
Segura.
Throw to first gets him. One out here to lead off the 10th.
Now that
Stepping into the box, Cesar Hernandez. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Slapped hard the opposite way. But this will hang up just long enough to be run down in shallow left for a tough second out.
I know they say sometimes that these things even out, but that was a bullet line drive that gets caught. He would have represented the go-ahead run.
Into the box, Bryce Harper, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
Ready with the 0-1. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit. Digging in, Mookie Betts. He'll lead it off against Vince Velasquez. No balls and 1 strike.
Mookie Betts.
And it's 1-1.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1. This is flared out towards second. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
Hey, nice piece of hitting right there to put the winning run on base. I know there's 1 out in the inning. They got 1 more to play with that they could potentially be productive with. But this guy's looking to end this right now and put something in a gap.
No balls and a strike to count. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night. Kind of rough for a pinch hitter, but I'm sure his teammates let him know that's where the zone has been.
And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Sometimes you just got to trust your hands. That pitch probably wasn't even in the zone, and he was able to fight it off for a base hit.
Here's the first pitch. And now the runner breaks for the plate. Oh, they put the squeeze on, and he gets it down. And how do you like that? They roll the dice, the squeeze works, and it's going to end the ball game.
What? What did I just see? My eyes have to be messing with me because I think I just saw a walk-off suicide squeeze to end this thing. Gutsy call or stupid, I'm not sure, but it sure looks like a genius move right now. Incredible.
The final line.